Alright.
I'm gonna see if audio's working and everything.
Alright. You received an invitation.
Oh yeah, I sent some invitations to people. Anyways,
Alright.
we're live.
That's right, Terry.
You ready to start talking about two dumbasses talking politics?
Hell yeah.
Let's get it. Yeah, you want to start us off?
I think there is somebody that is awake in my house right now. And it is 9:45. It just amazes me that in a little city or a little town or I don't know, little state, say Nebraska, that there's 1 million people there, 1 million people living in Nebraska, but there's 3 million votes for Joe. I'm doing a podcast. With Eli.
Bruh. Hold on 1 minute. We're having some technical issues on our side. Mr. Bandit, can we hear you? Alright, bringing on to the weather. We are having some. Okay, he is back, but he is fucking non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh damn, nigga! It's not COVID, I know that.
Hey yo, Dallas!
What?
We gotta restart stream, bro.
Why?
You said the N-word.
Bruh. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm an American. I can say whatever I.
Don't worry, Mr. Bandit is quarantined, and we were definitely tested before making this video. Don't worry, it's online.
Masks don't do anything. Masks don't do anything.
Okay, alright.
Screw the Democrats.
We agree to disagree here. I think that masks help.
Well, science, the Democrats say. Well, Dr. Fauci said, shut your ass up. Dr. Fauci's been just changing his mind on everything. Masks don't do anything. Masks do everything. Everybody, you have to wear a mask or else you are considered a Nazi. And you cannot leave your home without washing your feet with hand sanitizer. Okay, I just feel bad for all of the Californians right now. Because it's like, they can't even go out for dinner. Because it's like, bruh, do you really think it would be fun to have to, between bites, put on your mask and stuff? I just don't see enjoyment to eating at that point at a restaurant. I would rather just order something from McDonald's. I don't care. Go through the damn drive-thru.
Do you know one of the main reasons they have to do that?
COVID, because their dumbass governor.
Well, no, the government wasn't the one who started it. What is actually happening is people are not quarantining and wearing masks regularly. That's one of the main contributors to that.
COVID. But what I believe is happening the most is that when people go out and get tested and stuff, yeah, they get their test done and they don't have COVID. But then they go and shake someone's hand that has COVID. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you go out and test yourself, then it's like, there's a very high chance of you even getting COVID there. You know? there's a very high chance of you even getting COVID at the test site. You know what I mean? And it's also people not socially distancing.
Yeah.
And I do believe the vaccine might work, but there has been a new COVID strand that apparently the vaccine does not work on. And I do believe that there is. I don't think it's as bad. Because all these fake news things are always trying to say COVID's so bad. But it's really not. It's just a nuisance, kind of, unless you were older. If you're older, then it's dangerous, but if you're younger, then it's just kind of a nuisance. Plus, I have a friend that just got done with COVID-19, and he said that he did fine. The only problem was his parents did kind of bad, because they're older. So I believe that the older people should just stay in their homes, and the younger people should actually try to more socially distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but the thing is, families have to quarantine together, so if the younger person gets it, then their mothers and fathers and grandfathers.
I know,
because some people
what I
live
mean
with
is
their
like
grandpas
grandparents that don't live with their kids. They should
Yeah,
just
some-
be way
some
more
do.
cautious. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is just to be more cautious. Stuff. Be a little cautious.
Yeah, and I feel like freaking the government. Okay, this would be the most perfect, like, if everything could go right, this would be the perfect thing, is everyone just completely quarantines for 14 days, if you have it or not, whatever. And then COVID just basically goes away, right?
Well, that could be a good idea, but COVID-19 can survive on plastic for a month. Well, not a month, but a long time. And same thing with cardboard.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't really know, like, a lot or everything about how it spreads. Obviously, it spreads by human cough, touch, you know?
Yes. But I think by the summertime, this is gonna I think it's gonna slow down.
Yeah,
just
once,
because COVID-19 doesn't do good in heat, so it doesn't stay in the air long enough.
Yeah, that's true, but once they start mass producing the vaccines, it'll be over, like, soon.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, because it's like, with the vaccine, yeah, you'll get it, but you're not immune to COVID-19, so you're just gonna get it again.
I don't know. Oh, he killed me. I should've told you he was there. Nice kill.
What was that?
I was just saying nice kill. You want to talk about the Trump and Biden situation that's going on right now?
Yes.
Alright.
So, I think what's happening right now is that Biden, no matter what, is obviously going to be our president, but I just want to talk about how he got there. Because there's no way that to say there's 1 million people living in Nebraska. We'll just say Nebraska. Say there's 1 million people living in Nebraska, and then there's 3 million votes for Joe Biden, and only like 1 million for Trump. You know what I mean? It's like, but there's, damn it. But what I'm trying to say is that I think the election was rigged because it's just like Biden's doubled the votes in he's in New York. There's like 1 million people say, but then he gets 3 million votes from New York, which is more than likely what happened was people are doing it dead votes, which means that when a family member dies and stuff, a ballot still comes to their house, and then they they use that ballot and then write it all out and stuff.
Yeah, one of their
And
family
then-
members.
Yeah, write it out for their favorite president. But that's voter fraud. That is not legal. That is illegal.
Well, they
sure.
they sent
It's
no,
not allowed, I guess.
it's not. It is legal because they send it out for that person that they know are dead.
I know, but if they what I mean is that when people recently die like that and stuff, and they get the ballot, but they don't know that they recently died and stuff, then they get that ballot and then they just cash it in for whatever person they wanted. So then that's just an extra vote. And also another thing that I think that's been happening is that people who really like the Democrats and stuff, and they want them as president, they come to different cities and stuff. They come to the different cities, and then they go and vote Democrat, which just increases the vote, because if there's just like 1 million people coming to that place, and there's 3 million people in a country, or 4 million people, and then like Trump only gets 1 million votes, and then Biden gets like 3 million or 2, I don't know, 3 million and stuff. I think people have been going to different states and voting twice. They vote once in their home state, and they vote another time in the other state.
I don't think that's possible.
It can be done, and it's true. I'm dead serious. This has been happening.
Do you have any proof of it?
Fox News. All the facts. We got all of them.
By the way, quick disclaimer. You know, anything that is said or done in this podcast, don't take serious
may not.
offense to it. Yeah, may or may not be true. We don't know all the facts.
More than likely it is true.
We did not research pretty much anything.
But
I would say that's kind of true, based on what you've probably heard by now.
yeah, that's probably true. But this is what I believe has been happening in these cities. That's what I just think has been happening. A kid
true.
landing on this building. But yeah, that's just what I'm thinking.
Nice, knocked him.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
That's
getting
just-
lasered. Oh, where?
That's just my opinion, and if you don't like it, then screw off. But that's just my opinion. And another thing I'd like to say about this stuff is the BLM riots. I know George Floyd's death was very wrong and it shouldn't have happened, but when, well, apparently they did find fentanyl in George Floyd's system, which can cause complications of breathing. So
Yeah, but the action
but-
of the police officer was, even if he did survive and he could still breathe and he was perfectly fine, let's just say that, it would still be completely unacceptable by that police officer.
exactly. But I'm also saying that there's a very, very big chance that also the fentanyl in his system could have done stuff to that.
True,
Done
but
stuff.
still, even if he was in peak condition, I don't think anyone could survive 8 minutes of someone, like, kneeing on their neck.
Yeah.
Or it was 8 minutes or something. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like 8 minutes and, like, something.
I have no clue, but I know it was bad what happened, George, but I think you shouldn't be going around your city and just destroying stuff and burning homes down. I do not think that is right at all.
Oh yeah.
I could care less if you were just going around and saying Black Lives Matter. But no, it's not, you guys haven't been peaceful. You guys have been looting, rioting, and
can I stay up a little longer? Why not? Okay, well, can I stay up a little longer then? I'm not saying you stay up a little longer, I'm saying I. Can I finish my game? I don't know, like 5-10 minutes? I don't know. So annoying, bro.
Trying to do a podcast here. But, okay, I think all lives matter. Not just one particular race and stuff. I know it was bad what happened to George Floyd. But I do not think you should be going around your city and burning down neighborhoods and stuff. I do not think that is right. Oh yeah, you wanna know what else was on Fox News? 15 kids escaped from Joe Biden's basement.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I think this podcast is, just going just great.
Yeah. Let's hear from you. What do you have to say about all the riots?
So, going back to your statement, it doesn't matter if he lived or died. I mean, obviously it does matter. But I feel like the same response should come out of him living or dying. But the burning buildings down and all that looting and stuff should not have happened, because it literally looks worse on the black community than having, like, there was peaceful.
Yeah, there were some that were peaceful.
Yeah.
But it's like, most of the time it was somebody just raiding Target so that they can get a free Apple TV.
Yeah.
I do believe that all lives matter and stuff. But I do not believe that people should be rioting and looting their city. I think that is very wrong. I am against all of that. And I do not think that we should defund the police. Because who's gonna help us if somebody is just getting beat to death or something? And then, oh, what? You're gonna send a social worker out there? What are they gonna do? Excuse me, sir, but can you please stop beating the shit out of your wife? Because that's not very nice. It's like, bruh, we're not in kindergarten anymore. This is real, just things. It's just bullshit. I don't think we should have social workers or stuff like that.
Well, we need social workers. We just don't need them acting as police.
I know, but we need police. We need police to protect us. And when you say you want to defund the police, all these people, they want the police defunded mainly because they want crime. They want to be able to get more away with crime.
Yeah, and the people who were doing the defund the police rally or whatever asked the police to be there for protection.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point, because that's called being a hypocrite. But also, it's like, who's gonna be there when there's like a freaking shootout or something? You know what I mean? Because it's like, who's gonna be there to protect you? Exactly. Nobody, because you defunded our police. And it just makes me sad, because it's like right now in California, they cut police funds I think. Yeah, the police don't get paid as much as they used to, but I think the police should get paid like a good amount of cash.
Yeah,
because
they're literally...
they go out in our neighborhoods and they protect us. But these people, they are ungrateful.
There's 2 kids camping on the staircase, like a bunch of bitches. Anyways, what you were saying, the police officers are literally like risking their lives every day.
They're risking their lives for ungrateful assholes.
Yeah. Literally, freaking every, like, almost every Joe Biden supporter I've talked to, not everyone, we're not trying to classify it, like, everyone into one category, there actually are some smart people out there, unlike us, clearly, in politics, but every, like, almost every Joe Biden supporter I've talked to, has literally been like, oh, I support Joe Biden because he's LGBT community rights, like, proactive or some shit like that. Like he's pro that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but freaking, Trump has literally done more for the LGBTQ community.
It amazes me that in 4 years, Donald J. Trump, the orange man, has done more than Joe Biden has in 47 years.
5 miners away in here, dead.
It's just amazing that a man has been in just politics for 47 years, but a real estate agent, literally, Donald Trump sold real estate. He was a realtor. And he beat Hillary Clinton in 2016. And Joe Biden, it just amazes me. Because he hasn't done anything. Joe Biden hasn't done anything in government for years.
Yeah, just
the only thing Biden cares about is a paycheck.
He's gonna push you, probably. Well, I mean, yeah, but... Trump has more power as a president than Joe would, you know, back in the day. But I mean, you can still do stuff as president.
Yeah. It's just like kind of sad because they voted out. They were trying to impeach Donald Trump when he already lost the election. But the only reason why they're doing this, because once the president's impeached, they cannot come back. They can't run for president again. So that's what the Democrats were trying to do, because they were trying to impeach Donald Trump, so that he couldn't come back in 2024.
Yeah. In the inauguration day, or maybe a little bit before it, I don't know when it came out exactly. But Trump said that America will be seeing him. This isn't the exact quote, but they will see more of him to come.
More of Trump?
Yeah, in the future. So he might run again. Can he run
Let's
again?
hope.
Is that even legal?
Did he get impeached, though?
No, he did not get impeached.
Okay, so then he can run again in 2024. You can run as many times as you want for president. You just have to be at the right age.
Yeah, right. And if you serve like 8 years, you can't run anymore, right?
Yeah, you cannot.
Yeah. Dude, imagine living when George Washington was president.
Bruh. Franklin D. Roosevelt was president for 12 years.
Hmm.
You want to hear something interesting? Grover Cleveland, he was a president, and what happened was he served 2 years, and then he went away for another 2 years, and then he went away for a year, and then he served his other 2 years as president. It's just something to learn, because it's just kind of interesting to learn about.
Yeah.
So.
Hold up 1 second.
And right now, Joe Biden said that he's gonna raise the like I don't know, the minimum wage and stuff to like just higher, I guess. But that's the thing, because if he does that, these little businesses won't be able to survive. These tiny little businesses are not going to be able to survive because they can't pay that salary for like 6 McDonald's or 6 workers at their small business. They just can't pay it. Then that business is going to run. Then they're going to run out of business. And it's getting very hard right now to start businesses because nobody wants to start up a business because they know if they do, they will be in severe debt because the minimum wage will be very expensive. And people don't want to start a business and have to end it in a week. And with all these people immigrating to America, because Joe Biden said that he's going to let everybody in, it's going to be bad because there's already not enough jobs for American people and stuff, and there's going to be even less jobs, which is going to be sad. Because then a lot of people are just going to be poor, which is not good. Trump 2020. Oh, goodbye, everybody. Donald Trump is your president. Cobra Kai never dies.
Yo, hello? 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 Bandit? experiencing more technical difficulties, as you can see, you know, to my 0 viewers on air. Alright, I'm gonna end stream real quick.